My mum always told me never speak with your mouth full. Yeah, it's a Sunday stream on a Monday. You've got no sound. Why have you got no sound? You should have sound. Right, come on guys, I need somebody to tell me. Wait a minute, I'll tell myself if I can hear. Hang on. Right, Brian, I've got sound, so you should have sound. Is everything alright? Check your settings, Brian. It's not a problem with my sound. I'm looking at my my video on YouTube, and there is sound. Just let me know. I'll not go any further until you guys can confirm. Sound is okay. Thank you very much, Steve. Yeah, apologies about last night. I had like Del Boy. I actually had an exam which I had to sit. I only found out about it literally with about a week ago, and yeah, there's 538 potential questions you can get asked. They ask you 50, but they could ask you any 50 from 538, and really struggling with the revision side of things. So I thought to myself, I need to, the thing is, if I didn't pass this, I wouldn't be able to sit this course, which has cost the company about 1,200 quid. So yeah, I might be looking for another job if I didn't pass it. So I thought what I'll do is I'll rehearse, not rehearse, I'll revise for 3 hours, and then I'll do the live stream at 9 o'clock until 11. And I thought, you know what, that's a stupid idea. Stupid idea. Hence it's tonight. But just think about it, folks. It's a Sunday stream, but it's Monday. which means tomorrow's actually Tuesday, which is a day nearer the weekend. I do apologise about the screaming from next door. That's just my daughter. But anyway, right. So yep, tonight's tonight's feast, a veritable feast of gaming, is Atari ST platformers. Right, Brian. Everyone else has got sound. Everybody else has got sound, so it's the problem is your side for a change. Not that I don't want Brian to be able to hear things, but I'm glad it's only Brian that can't hear me. So yep, Atari ST platform games. Shoot. Right, I'm going to add a couple. Right, I'm going to. God, Ashley. Well, I'm getting conflicting bloody stories. Dell's saying it's too loud, and Brian saying there's no sound. Make your mind up, folks. Dearie me. Right, yeah, kind of. Good evening, Bill. We are blessed with YouTube royalty, Mr. Bill Harbison. How are you, mate? Hope you're looking forward to the live stream. The 12-hour live stream. I'm really looking forward to it. We've got some really good people, including Bill. So it should be fun. And there's a possible Brucey bonus with a couple of guys I'm hoping to get as well. Should be good fun. Right, yeah, tonight's theme is Atari ST platform games. I'm just adding a few. So yep, Rodland, nice choice. Now I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, Mamemeister, you've done this for the Amiga. It's the same games. You need to mix and match it up. But you know what? It's not the same. Yeah, it might be the same games, but it's a different platform. I mean, you can't say playing Spectrum games is the same as playing Amiga games. They're completely different. So never mind your bollocks. Just give me platform games. Right, I've got 4 so far. Come on, folks, get your thinking caps on. Yeah, we've got Rod Landell, thank you. Evening, Jamie. Jamie, I will get back to you. Hopefully, yeah, I will get back to you tomorrow at some point. See, the thing is, I play pool. I play in a pool league on a Tuesday, and I've got a match tomorrow. Now, chances are I'll probably get beat 5-0, so it'll be over extremely quickly. But it depends what time I'm playing. You either play at 6:30, 7:30, or 8:30, so it could be a wee bit late. Can you do a late stint? Could you do 9, 10 o'clock, 10 till 11? Let me know. Oh, Prince of Persia. You know what? I can't. Sorry, Richard. I can't stand Prince of Persia. But I'll put it on the list anyway. And of course, we need to add Yolanda because it's been getting a lot of talk the last wee while. Right, Yolanda, Flimbo's Quest, Flimbo's Quest. Did Load Runner come out for the ST deal? No, listen. Well, Jamie, listen. I could definitely. I mean, I will definitely be back long before 10 o'clock, whatever. So I'll message you tomorrow, mate. I hope all you folks has gone and checked out Jamie's website. I never actually knew that he was such a talented guy. I mean, all I knew was he had good taste in YouTubers. He was probably one of my top 5, not top 5. Well, he's obviously in my top 5 viewers, but he was one of my probably first 5 subscribers, and he's got an exceptional talent when it comes to playing music. So I did put a link to his channel. So yeah, you better get your arse over to Jamie's YouTube channel. If you like it, subscribe. If you think it's shite, then don't bother subscribing. Tell him it's rubbish. But if you do, support him, because you know I was going to say it's got a ridiculous low number of views, but your last ninja video, that is awesome. It really is. Right. Anyway, we've got a few choices there, so I'm gonna jump back to Mr. and webcam. There we are. Hopefully this is all good. Oh, Bubble Bobble. Oh, for Christ's sake, I hate all these generic games. Anyway, right, Bubble Bobble, it needs to go on the list. Ah, Toki. I did see that somewhere. Is there any like Atari ST specific games you could think of? Toki, what was the other one? Bubble Bobble. Saying that, can't hear a bloody thing. Why is that? Well, obviously the problem isn't my side. If you guys can you hear me alright? Hopefully you can. But oh, Braticus, thanks for that. Steve, Dell, would you show Mr. Gaming since the 70s a door? Bubble Bobble, Braticus. Fucking hell. Don't even mention that game. You've been warned. No mention of that game. Right, anyway, let's get this. Hang on, I'm just going to have one of my Super Simmer. They're actually really nice. They're Haribo Twin Snakes. Lovely. Yeah, it's obviously a problem with your guys' ending. Why is this not working? There we go. Wait a minute. Now, why is that not? Sorry, it's probably not a good idea to chew a fizzy sweet when you've got a microphone a couple inches away from your mouth. Right, Colin, why is that not booting? Brian, try a different YouTube video. Right, why is that not booting? Any idea? Has anybody got any idea why this isn't booting up? The weird thing is, it was working absolutely fine. It was working. It was working fine in the last stream. I've not. Ah, hang on. That looks better. Right. There you go. Turn it on and off. Right. Hang on. Get the right mouse. Okay. Oh. Right. The first one is. What was the first game? Right. The first game is. It's a game that. When I. Good evening, Patrick. When I started. Going to the local computer shop before I had an Atari ST. Ray's computer shop. I've told you this story a million times. He was an Italian guy, and he stocked Ataris. So Ataris were like the kind of first computers that I really got to see. And this was one of the games that he used to play all the time. Now it did come out for the Amiga. Did it come out for the? Did it come out for the? What do you call it? The C64? It might have actually, but the one that I remember playing it on, and it looks extremely basic. Oh man, it was. Hang on. Right, I've gone into the wrong bloody thing. That. There we go. Yeah, it was a really basic evening. Ox, could you possibly give me a link or whatever to the videos for Gamebase C64? I did manage to download version 18. Right, yeah, this is a really basic game, but I played it a lot. Hopefully they've got it here. And they don't. That's annoying. Right, I'm going to see if I can, because I want to play it. Good evening, timed in a video. Yeah, I like. Oh, thanks, Ox. You're a good man. Yeah, I do play the Atari ST quite a lot. It's a great machine. Sadly, it was kind of overlooked when the Amiga came along. The Amiga came along and pretty much killed Atari ST. Just give me a second. Right, let's try it now. See if I've got a floppy disk. You need to bear with me because we're using a Mister. There's no like speedy loading or anything. You've just got to pretty much wait as if it was a real machine. There we go. Mousetrap by Micro Value. Right, hopefully this will work. That might be there. Is that the program? It certainly is. This should hopefully get it working. This, you know what? It didn't even look. It looked nothing like a 16-bit game, but it was so playable. It was great. Now I know this did come out for the Amiga as well, but I'll always remember it as being an Atari ST game. Yeah, it's a bloody simplistic little game. But the funny thing was, the guy that owned the computer shop used to play this all the time, even though, bollocks. Even though he had much better kind of looking. Right, you can actually jump on top of that. Right, you've got to love the sprite detection. Look at that, he's kind of hovering above the plant. Come on, I made a complete arse of this, aren't I? Right, wait a minute, how did I get along here? Right, I need to run when that one's going up, I think. The best bit of this game is when he jumps up the stairs and he kind of goes in. Oh, bloody hell. He goes into his wee house. There we go. Bing! Thank you very much, Craig. Yeah, you know what, mate? See, this is the thing. One thing that I will never, ever do, apart from something like this, is pimp my channel. I don't go to any website at all and ever say, oh, I'm doing this video. Never ever do it. Hey Jake, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I never ever pimp my channel. I just don't do it. I'm not interested. But something like this is the most important thing. Is it's going to be raising money for 2 local charities, but really deserving charities. But the thing is, if I was, well, I am a retro gamer. If I didn't make YouTube and I saw that somebody was going to be making a video, doing a live video, and it had all these people in it, I would be all over it. I'd be like, yeah, brilliant. You know, I would want to watch it. So, you know, share it, not to try and so we're going to get more money, but that's a nice kind of extra. It's you're going to have 10, 11 people, really good people, interesting people. You know, Kevin Thomas, Football Manager. I mean, bloody hell, what bigger name can you get from back in the day? All these guys. You know, Bill Harbison, he did the graphics for bloody Chase HQ, Robocop on the Spectrum. You know, Sean Southern, he wrote Lotus Turbo fucking Challenge on Amiga. You know, as far as like 8 and 16-bit legends go, these guys are up there. John Hare, Sensible Soccer, Cannon Fodder. Bloody hell, you lot are bloody spoiled. I spoil you rotten. You know, so seriously, joking apart, it's going to be a really good day, and if you've got even the slightest interest in old video games, you're going to want to watch it. Why would you not want to watch it? And if I can raise a few quid as well. One thing that I've not mentioned, there is going to also be a little auction in the stream. Delboy has kindly donated a really generous present. I've got some bits and pieces, some old systems, whatever. I'm going to dig through my collection, see what I can find, and we're going to auction them. Every single penny is going to go to charity. Right, I'm going to try this again because I was too busy talking. Oh, wait a minute. Oh crap! It's not letting me put my bloody name in. Right, let's try again. But I think it's going to be great. Yeah, if you're a 16-bit, not 16-bit, if you're a C16 fan, like Mr. Flanagan, you're going to love having bloody Sean Southern. He was the god when it came to the C16. He could make that machine make it sing. Good stuff, Brian. Right. What? How did I die there? Oh, come on. And of course, we can't forget. Nah, you know what, Ox? I'm just going to wing it. I mean, we're only talking. Each guest is going to be on for 30 minutes. Just going to wing it in the day. Obviously, there's going to be. Oh, I don't know. Nah, I think we'll just wing it in the day. But where am I? There I am. There. What we'll do is, obviously, people can ask questions actually in the stream, so. Ah, bollocks. Oh, nice one, Craig. I assume you need to go this way. Right, anyway, listen, enough of that. That was Mousetrap. Now, this next one, it's a contentious one, but I'm going to play it because, one, it's completely shite, and that makes it all the more entertaining. Now, I have played this quite a bit in the past. I'm going to use the mouse for it. And you're saying to yourself, what bloody platform game uses a mouse? I know. Right, how do I... There we go. If somebody could give me the name of who programmed the C16 Green Beret, do it now and send it over to me, and I will do everything I can to get a hold of that guy. Hey, good evening, Bob. How are you, mate? Yep, I would love to have a word in his ear. Right, what we're looking for. Yeah, this next one, it's not really... Well, Colin's just got it. There we go. Yep, Colin has given it. It's Barbarian by Psygnosis Software. B-A-R... That'll be there. Barb Sig. Run me. It's funny when you look at like this, the Atari ST kind of like workbench. See that picture there? That blew my mind. Just looking at that, thinking, holy shit, that is actually on a computer. I mean, you know, a Commodore 64 couldn't do that. Yeah, it could do something really nice, but Titus Fox, right, Mr. Furlong. We shall add that. Titus Fox. There we go. This is just awful. Hang on, I'm going to have another one of my fizzy sweeties. Oh, bollocks. This was the I think this was the very first video game I ever bought for the Atari ST. Hang on, I'm just going to turn the sound up a wee teeny bit. Evening, Trev. How the hell are you, mate? Hope you're doing alright, man. Now, who thought that having a hack and slash platform type game would benefit from having mouse control? I mean, seriously. Come on. Was that jump? Yes. Evening, Tech. How are you, mate? Oh, I got a nice little nice turnout tonight. Thing is, graphically wise, this is absolutely superb. Can you imagine if this was really like really fast? You know, you use a joystick. The graphics are fantastic. Oh, piss off! Have some of that, you bastard. Whoop. Yeah, the graphics are absolutely phenomenal. I know if I was the guy that did the graphics for this, and the guy that actually programmed the gameplay, I'd be really pissed off. And the thing is, it's a bit like, oh, hang on, Rick Dangerous, I'll get that added onto my list. Rick Dangerous. Yeah, tonight's theme, folks, is Atari ST platform games. Yeah, it's got the kind of Rick Dangerous gameplay mechanic, i.e., it's you don't actually know what's coming. Oh, bugger off! You know what I mean? Right, what we want to do? Do we want to get these arrows? Yeah, let's go for a walk. Yeah, I guess so. New Zealand. Popeye 2. Is there a Popeye 2? In fact, you know what? Popeye is a platform game, so I suppose we should put that on. Popeye. And what we're looking for, New Zealand story. The programmer of C16 Greenberry is David Ward. Surely it's not Ocean Bigwig David Ward. Bill? In fact, Bill, yeah. We've got Mr. Harbison in the stream. Hopefully he's still in. Bill, would you happen to know? Would you happen to have any contact with the guy that programmed the C16 version of Greenberry? A guy called David Ward. Obviously, David Ward was the guy that one of the founders, but I don't, you know, I don't think we're going to. I don't think it was him somehow. Story. Yeah, if you have any how do we, is it space? There we go. Pick up. And how do we pick up the arrow? There we go. Right. I wouldn't have thought it was David Ward. Obviously, David sadly passed away. Have you heard of a guy called David Ward? Obviously, it was programmed for the old Imagine label. Ian Bell. Yeah, it's a bloody awful. I can guarantee, Bill, if you knew the guy who programmed it, you would want to kick his head in. Right, what we want to do is run like hell. How do we run again? Is it that? Oh shit, not that way, you stupid git. Move! Even the animation in the game's not bad. David Ward is the producer, not the coder. Yeah. I would imagine that the guy that programmed it wouldn't want to put his name to it because it is such a bad game. Oh, come on. Fine, I got my sword. Oh, shit. Right, I'm just going to... I'm going to try this once more. See, the thing about this game, it takes an absolute age to react to your... and he's just walked straight through. I'm not even doing anything, and it's just kind of on autopilot. Where's he going? I think we've found a bug, folks. We'll just let him walk and see what happens. Right, he's disappeared off the screen. Bollocks. Can we make him go this way? Right, I think it's completely crashed. Right, I think enough of that. Right, what we're now going to play, and I know it's a game that appears on all these systems, but we need to include it, and it's Batman the movie, which was an absolutely fantastic. To be fair, it was one of the. I was never a big fan of the Ocean sort of like film tie-ins. RoboCop was good. I'm not just saying that because Bill's in. RoboCop was more like an arcade game, but you know, your sort of Untouchables and whatever it was. I was never really a big fan of these ones. But Batman the movie was a really good game, especially the driving section. That was just astonishing. I remember my jaw hit the floor the first time I saw that. I think it was Amiga actually. Right, what we're looking for? Games. Right, Batman. I'm assuming that'll be Batman Mo, which will be Batman the movie. Right, run me. That says, is that 1 meg? We'll go for this one. Sadly not, Steve. Super Pipeline was not on Atari ST. Not that I'm aware of it anyway. Bill, did you get involved with this game at all? Hey, good evening, Mr. Cullen. How are you? It's not like you. It's been a while since you've tuned into one of these things. Speak of the devil, there he is. Yeah, how many YouTube channels play games, and you've actually got the guys that wrote them in the stream? You now, I honestly, Bill, I did not know that. I didn't know that you'd done the driving sections. That is a phenomenal bit, really good. There you go. Bill's even got his name in the high score. Yeah, the driving section. There we go. Graphics by Don Drake, Bill Harbison, and John Palmer. Obviously, you know these guys, Bill, but we'll talk about that in a couple of weeks' time. November the 5th, Sunday. Stick it in your diaries or in your phones, whatever. Right. Now, it's been a long time since I've played this game, so apologise in advance about probably not even getting to the second level. Where do I go now? Yeah, I mean it was yeah. Somehow I think Ian's right. The thing is, I get a lot of flack for my lack of gaming prowess, but you forget, you know, it was bloody 30 years ago. It was 30 years ago when, you know, when I last played this. Oh, Bollocks. I'm almost tempted to do a cheat just so we can play the driving bit. In fact, we probably want to kill the guy actually first. Shite. What are you talking? Is Dave there? Are you Dave? I've got a new Dave. You've my wife now. What the hell are you guys doing? What are you talking about? Evening, Mark. I have absolutely no idea what you lot are rabbing on about. Listen, great turnout for a Monday night. Like I said, this would normally come out on a Sunday, but you know it's fantastic. But the fact that it's coming out, we're doing it on a Monday because it means that we're one day closer to the weekend. Oh crap! Come on, there we go. There we go. Bollocks. You can just jump down, can't you? Bollocks! Oh, arse biscuits. Right, we'll try once more. Can you pick up... Oh, damn it. Can you pick up extra energy? I think you probably can. Oof. Oh, bollocks. Sheesh. Right, okay. I'll take it. We'll have one last shot, I think. I think I really need to try and not die if I'm going to attempt to get anywhere. That's not really a good start. Yeah, I'm almost dead. pick up energy. Cheat. How do you cheat? If somebody can tell me how to cheat, I will cheat just so we can look at the second level. Use the cheat in the chat. Well, you just type in cheat. Right. Maj. What is that? The cheat? M-A... Use the cheat in the chat there. I'm looking. Title page. Right, skip level title page. Type Maj. Alright, okay, right, listen, let's come out of that because I think this game is definitely worth playing. Right, when the title screen appears, type Maj. Keep pressing until the message cheat mode appears. Right, okay. I like how you see I'm not listening. I can't actually hear you. You guys are silent. Right. M-A-G-G-G-G. Right, cheat mode. Right, excellent. Keep pressing. Press 10 enables you to skip levels. Right, fantastic. Thank you. Cheers, Mark. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Yeah, look at this. Can you imagine if Outrun or Chase HQ looked this good? Just goes to prove that how do you do this again? But it does. I mean, this was an early game. But this goes to show that the Atari ST and the Amiga could actually do driving games. Then obviously Sean Southern came along and just proved that. Oh, how the hell do you... Right, I'm making an arse of this. Right, I can't remember how just before the turn. Yeah, try again. No. Right, I mean an arse of this. Try once more. But yeah, this still looks. I mean, this is what, 40-year-old now. Still looks great. Because it proves that these machines could actually. They could have easily done a credible outrun. Right, why can I not do this? Right, okay, listen, not to worry. Yeah, fantastic. Well done, Bill. Thank you for giving us this game. Still stands up today. Brilliant. Okay, right. Bloody hell, we're only in game number 3 and we're already an hour in. Can you believe it, folks? Right, Rodland. I've never... Well, when I say I've never played these games, when I do the Arcade Perfect my arse, I'll obviously try and play them, but, you know, I'm talking about I've probably only played this once. Let's see, RoboCod. I don't want to play RoboCod, we've already played that. What we're looking for again, Rodland. There we are. Ian, are you going to the club tomorrow night? If any of you folks are up in Scotland tomorrow night and want to come along to a retro club, then let me know and we can give you details. I've never seen. What the hell is going on there? Why is that little girl, that elfin girl, sticking her stick up that rabbit's nose? Evening, Jim. How are you, buddy? Now, this is a game I actually really enjoy. I used to play this a lot with my daughter, and this is a really good conversion. Bollocks, you get the good power-ups and there's nobody actually remaining to die. My mate Steve Snake did a really excellent version of this on the Commodore 64. Really good. I think virtually every version was actually pretty good. Come here, you bastard. Boof! Have some of that. Yeah, it was a brilliant version that Steve did. Did he have anything to do with the Amiga one, Trev? What's excuse me, what's Steve up to these days, Trev? It's been a while since I caught up with him actually. Yeah, I suppose Bomb Jack isn't bad. Oof. Of course, you can play simultaneous two-player game with this as well. It's quite funny because when my daughter used to play it, bollocks, she was only a young kid, and we used to play it on my modded Xbox, and we used to play it in MAME, and she always insisted on playing it with infinite lives and infinite energy, so she quite literally couldn't actually die. Yeah, this is an absolute. This is probably one of the best arcade conversions out there. Damn it! Oh, arse biscuits. Damn it! Right, okay. I'd like to play this longer, but I think we need to move on. That was Rodland. Now the next one, I just have a hankering to see if this is actually on it. Reset. Let me have a quick. Yeah, Bomb Jack Beer Edition. That's the one that Graham Cowie wrote, and it's a phenomenal version. Of course, Graham Cowie's done the quintessential version of, is it Rastan? No, Rygar, I should say. Championship Sprint. Bomb Jack. Root Beer Edition. Bomb Jack. Beer Edition, whatever it's called. Yeah. And obviously, he's written the fantastic Devil's Temple as well. Right, what we're looking for. We are looking for this game, which I'm not going to tell you until I see if it's there. Right, and it's not there. I'm just gonna. I want to give it a go. I do, Colin. Yes, there are. In fact, if you Dell, are you still in the stream, mate? I know Dell's busy. If somebody could do me a wee favour, in fact, let me just. I'll have a quick look. I'm going to just search my. I'm going to search my own channel for a second. Yeah, there we go. In fact, there's actually a number of piracy videos added over the years. There's quite a lot actually. My goodness. Right, I'm going to give you probably the best one. Yeah, this was the most recent recording to my god. I look completely different. Hang on, 2 ticks. Share, right. Oh, bollocks, that's, forget that. I don't know why that's done that. Hang on, 2 ticks. I don't know why it's copy. Right, try that one, Colin. Try that link. That is the. Yeah. That's a link to a video that I made with one of the guys from the computer club actually. But we talk about piracy from Ingleston Market. You'll probably quite enjoy that. Apologies about the lacky beard. I do look somewhat different. Right, what are we doing here? Right, I want to. Disaster. What's happened? Right. Sorry, I thought something had happened. Yeah, it's worse than disaster. Stephen has had to make his own cup of tea. Right, I'm going to go back to that for a second. Oh bloody hell, Dale! I hope you can get to the bottom of your boiler. Have you got the British Gas cover at all? Yeah, been through in obviously sort of Livingston. We used to Ingliston was definitely closer. Right, hang on. Right, I was looking for Mamemeister, but it doesn't appear to be there. Right, fair enough. Not to worry. Right, let's just get this back again. Yeah, I just wanted to see. I remember it did come out for the Atari ST, and I think it was pretty awful. I'm sure it actually had, what do you call it, the original as well. Right, okay. Oh God, Prince of Persia. Do we need to? Oh, Chucky Egg. That's a good shout, Dale. I'll play Prince of Persia. Colin, you can just bugger off. I'm not playing that. Absolutely not. Right, what we're looking for? Prince of Persia. Let's see if it's there. Cheers, Bob. Take care, buddy. I think the first time I played Chuck Egg was probably on Atari ST. Prince of P, that'll be there, I think. Yeah. Read me. Start. There we are. Looks like they're actually taking T for trainer. Yeah, you know what? Let's enter start level. Just press enter for first. Right, I was hoping for some infinite energy, but looks like we're not going to get it. Is it my imagination, or does she look like Nicola Sturgeon? Look, that looks like Nicola Sturgeon. Bloody hell, this is fast. This is quite nippy. Oof. Yeah, this is actually really good because I can't be arsed. The one thing I didn't really like about this game, it was really kind of slow and sluggish. But this is actually really good. Right, where's the sword? Have you got to find the sword? I'm assuming you do. Hold the button and move for slow. Ah, right, perfect, thank you. Right, wait a minute. Alright, I need to go to here. Yeah, that's what it is. I've got to say, this is probably. I'm not a big fan of this game, but I actually think this is really, really good. Right, so I need to leg it, jump, run, up. Oof. Right, I think that's going to fall. Jump. Ah, shit. Right. Right, sword. So what I want to do, I want to fall down here, I think. Yep. You know, I'm ashamed to say, but this is the first time I have got the sword, so that shows you how often I play the game. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, that is good shout, Richard. Thanks for mentioning that one. That is actually really, really good. Right, hang on 2 ticks. I just want to have a quick swatch at something. Right. Okay, that was Prince of Persia. These are fine sweet shops. Sweet shops, sweets. Haribo twin snakes. Yeah, sweet and sour, lovely. Uh, right, we'll not bother playing Yolanda. Flimbo's Quest. Somebody's asked for. Could I just have a quick? According to this, we've got 29 people watching. Could I have a quick show of hands as to who's going to tune in for the live stream? Hopefully, you'll all be able to tune in at some point. Don't feel you have to watch it all. I don't expect anybody to watch it all. But just say yes on the stream if you don't mind. I just want a bit interested to find out roughly how many we can hope to get. If you're going to be watching the stream at any point, just stick a wee yes. That would be wonderful. Right, what we're looking for. Flimbo's Quest. Yeah, the main character is just, it's one of these really ugly. It's a really ugly sort of looking main character. Phew, I'm glad Bill's coming along. Richard, you've got a phone. Phones can get internet. You are going to be going to the football to watch Hearts when you could be watching that. Great stuff. Right, yeah, Flimbo's Quest. What an ugly looking thing. I mean, what kind of twat wears a baseball cap? Seriously. And it was made by System 3 as well. Bloody hell. Eldritch the Cat. Excellent. Texas Techno Somi. Brilliant. Good stuff. I think it's going to be a really good day. Yeah, that is just bloody horrible. God, the scrolling's awful as well. Oh God almighty. Richard, you're going to have the king of soccer. In fact, you're going to have the king of 2 soccer games. Kevin Toms, football manager. John here, sensible soccer. Come on, have a look at yourself, mate. You can go to the Hearts game anytime. Bill, I'm only joking, Richard. I'm not going to the Crash event. No, I was really disappointed. Well, for starters, it's way too far for me to go down. I mean, it was like 7 hours it took me to get down there. And I have to say, I didn't enjoy Zap Live at all. I thought it was really poorly organised. I mean, some decent guests, but I didn't think it was well organised at all. The talks part was shambolic. You know, considering there was like what 500 people paid a lot of money. Primarily, I would imagine, to see all these guests, and yet the place that they had the guests would only hold about 80. So, you know, 420 people couldn't get in to see the talks. So, yeah, I'm disappointed to hear that Chris Wilkins is having it in the same place. It's not a good venue, really not. Why can't I kill Yoshi? There we go. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible looking main character, right? How can I kill that thing? Oh, I can jump and shoot. Shit. We'll try one more. You just think, Richard, when you get beat on the Saturday, you're going to go, I wish I'd watched bloody Mamemeister's live stream, and it'll be too late. Blackpool, I'll be honest, unless they wanted me back to do the talks. You know what, I see this every year. If I wasn't doing the talks, I would probably still go, because to be fair, for me, it's probably, apart from what do you call it, Nerg, it's the closest kind of retro gaming event apart from Play Glasgow. Is Play Glasgow going ahead this year? I've said to Retro and Lim, if they want to organise some interviews for the Play Glasgow event, I'll quite happily host them. Don't mind. Yeah, this is shite. I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the guests that were appearing at Play Glasgow this year. Play Blackpool, I don't know. And it's nothing against these YouTubers, but I mean, how many times do they want to see Slope's Game Room, Kim Justice, nostalgia nerd. It's the same people year in year out. There are other people that have channels that talk about old games. Give these guys a break. Give them a chance. You know, just because we don't have 100,000 subscribers doesn't mean we don't have something to talk about. You know, so I'll be honest. If I had been doing the talks this year, I would not have wanted to talk to these guys. It's no disrespect to these guys at all. I'm sure they're lovely blokes, but you know there are other channels out there. There's tons of. Can you imagine? Getting George Cropper, aka Funky Spectrum, and Lacosa, and Top Hat Gamer, all in a panel? That is what you call a panel. Lacosa, George Cropper, and Top Hat Gamer. I would pay money to see that. Trust me. Right, let's just crack on. Just give me 2 seconds, folks. Right, yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean? I love Kim Justice. I think she's great. I think she's a really good YouTuber. She's actually, unlike Nostalgia Nerd, well, maybe Nostalgia Nerd, Slopes Game Room, nice guy. I've met Dan a couple of times. He's a nice bloke, but they come across as false. They come across as, yeah, I do this for a living. Before we crack on with the video, here's today's sponsor. The reason I eat Haribo Twin Snakes is because they're lovely and they're good for you. Yeah, fuck off. You know, these guys, they do it for a living, and I think when you do it for a living, you lose the genuineness of the hobby. Kim Justice, however, bucks that trend. She's actually, she does great videos, and I think she's genuinely interested in the hobby. But other people just, nah, I don't know. It wasn't really for me, Bill, I must admit. And it's not sour grapes, trust me in that, you know. I don't know. There's plenty other people. They could have had Tony Temple. They could have had him talking about the missile command. There's so many other avenues that they could go down and get people, but no, they just go for the same shite year in, year out. And you know, Steve from Retro Limb, I've told him that before. I've said if you're going to just wheel out the same people year in, year out, count me out. I'm not interested, because we're bored rigid. It's the same people year in, year out that get to go into these panel talks. Get Novabug, get Down the Rabbit Hole, get me, whatever. Steve Benway, I would pay money to see Steve Benway. You know, what do you call him? My mate Dave, Lawn Boys Post 1975. There's tons and tons of really good YouTubers that don't have big audiences, and just because you don't have a big audience doesn't mean that you're shite, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Right, that was the absolute god awful. What was that? That was Flimbo's Quest. Right, let's so the fact that I've said all that probably means they don't want me back at Blackpool, but anyway, not to worry. Right, what are we looking for? Like, Load Runner says Dell. I think that was one of Dell's. And you know the thing that really irks me about Play Blackpool. I've done the talks. I did the talks last year, and I did the talks the year before. Obviously, Bill was part of one of the panels that I was doing. I have to write all the script. It's all me, and I don't mind admitting I put a shitload of work into doing all these things, especially when I've got to do the videos at the backdrop and all that kind of stuff. And then you don't even get a thank you from the guy that actually runs the damn thing. Yeah, well, you know what, Bill, there you go. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I don't get paid for it at all. I mean, they covered They paid for my hotel, which is about 50 pence in the Norbreck. But I don't get paid for it. I put a shitload of work into actually doing these things, and the guy that actually owns the play events can't even say thank you very much. You get it second hand. I've actually had to ask. I've had to ask Steve from Retro Unlimited. What did was I can't even I don't you know what I don't even know the name of the guy that owns it, and that's because he's never spoken to me. But I just think, yeah, nah, these guys make money. They're getting people like Bill and all that to do all these things for nothing. So maybe I'm finishing Blackpool. I don't know. Maybe I should organise my own gaming event. There you go. The Mamemeister Expo. Who would go to that? I would go to it. Right. Load Runner. Yeah, maybe that's the next thing. Load Runner. There we are. I can't actually remember if I've ever played this. Just give me 2 seconds. Right, okay. Have I done this one before? MeisterCon. Yeah, I think we'd definitely get a. Yeah, how would we do this? The thing is, our oh god, that looks bloody awful. Our computer club could. Our computer club could probably provide a lot of good machines. The problem you've got is if somebody breaks it, that's the problem you've got. But yeah, MeisterCon, that's got a ring to it. God, this looks fucking awful. If you don't mind me saying so. See these title screens where you have something like that. Does that thing mean you need to click in it to pick joystick, or does it mean that joystick has been selected? Good evening, Satan. We have Beelzebub himself. Right, where are we? Hang on, what happened there? Oh, a construction kit. Do you click on that? Right, there we are. How do we? How do we dig? How do we dig? How do we dig? How the hell do we dig? I don't know what the hell he's doing there, is he? It looks like he's actually urinating, doesn't it? Look, he's pissing. Come on. Oh, bollocks. Shitty Load Runner. This is not a shitty Road Runner rip-off. This is Load Runner on the Atari, and for fuck's sake. And I've got to say, it's this does not hold a candle to the C64. See, this was everything that was wrong with early games on the bollocks. This is what was wrong with early games on the 16-bit. They thought if we just port across the graphics, make them slightly better, and make them slightly better and add some digitized graphics. There you go. Yeah, this is official Broderbund. Why is it not working again? Yeah, he's definitely pissing. Yeah, they think if they... Oh, bollocks. They think if the... Good evening, Shinobi. How are you, mate? They think that if they make real sound effects, arse biscuits, then that is going to make it worth the 30 quid or whatever it was that they charged back in the day. Oh, for... You bloody twat. Woo! That were close, gov. Why is there a sound of a bird? Yeah, let's throw in a bit of speech like you win, and that's going to make you want to play it. Don't get me wrong, if I mean, look at the graphics. I would probably have enjoyed this, but having played the C64 one, I just think it's a much better game. Bollocks. Right, listen, that's enough of that. That was Load Runner. Right, next up is a bit of Toki. Toki's a great game. I've still got one little drink of juice left, or coffee I should say. Right. Did Toki get... Excuse me 2 seconds, guys. No worries, Dale. Cheers, buddy. Catch you tomorrow, mate. Right, what am I looking for? Toki. Yeah, did Toki get? Did it get? Did it get thing made across to the 8 bits? I don't know if it did. Run me. I think with these all, these are all covers of. Bill, did you get involved with this one at all? You'll find out. Right, this was obviously from Ocean, France. Evil Hand of Bashtar. I don't know why it's got such a tiny little tiny screen. Is it my imagination, or does that ledge that he's standing on look like a sad not old English sheepdog, what do you call it? What are these dogs? It's like they represent England. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. The dogs that wear the kind of studded collars. Can't remember what they're called, but it looks like the heady one. This is actually, there's nothing wrong with this. This is actually really good. Bulldog, that's it, Jim. Thank you, I couldn't bloody think what I was trying to say there. It looks like a bulldog. This is one of the probably most underrated arcade games. It's really playable. It's mental, but it's really good. Mental in a good way. Look at that bastard just getting ready to bloody attack me. Have some of that. Can you not shoot down the way? I thought you could. I thought you could shoot down the way. Oh, you git. This is actually a really good conversion. That thing's going to appear. Oh, piss off. It looks like something. Ghostbusters. Right, how do we get past this then? There he is. Yeah, right. Oh, shit. Well, going to run out of time, I think. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oof. Right, okay, we better play something else. We've got 25 minutes, folks. Right, next one is Bubble Bobble. That was a game that I did play. You know what, I have to say, I did as much as I'm not a fan of Bubble Bobble, I did really enjoy. I played this a lot on Atari ST. Me and my mate used to play it, and it's actually. I mean, there's not. I don't think there's a bad version of this game. Right, what we're looking for. Oh God, here's Braticus. Right, well, we'll play that. Tell you what, let's play Braticus and get out of the way. Thanks very much to Steve for picking that. Sheesh. Now, this game, I think I was talking about this on a Friday Waffle. If you ever watched the, what do you call it, commercial breaks program that was on BBC, it it was following Ocean Software and also Imagine Software around at the time, and as luck would have it, that was they actually documented when they were filming in the Ocean offices. The bailiffs were called, and you actually saw the demise of Imagine Software live. And this game is they were developing two mega games, Cyclops and Bandersnatch. They were going to be these mega games. They were going to have apparently like 40 or was it 100 odd extra things in the box. It was going to cost 40 quid. Bearing in mind back then the average game cost about 6 quid, so the game was going to cost 40 quid. There was one for the, I think it was Bandersnatch was on the Atari, not Atari ST. Bandersnatch was on the Spectrum. Cyclops was on the C64. I don't think there's any footage of Cyclops at all. But Bandersnatch, there was a video in the thing. There was John Gibson, who sadly passed away. Just I think it was this year he passed away. He was called Grandad when he worked with Ocean because he was in his 30s. All these other guys, all these other programmers were all kids, and John Gibson was obviously older, so they called him Grandad. He was programming this Bandersnatch, and there was a bit in it where you see him basically playing what now looks like this game because the games never came out, and you know Imagine Software crashed and burned. It went into receivership. They then took the code and they released this on the Atari ST. I think it's also on the Amiga, and it's called Braticus. So this was going to be the mega game. Yeah, I mean it just looks bloody horrific. How does it even? It doesn't even want to move. Let me just let me try again. Yeah, Jim's asking about Shadow of the Beast. You know what? I've never actually seen Shadow of the Beast. I'm going to look at that in a minute. We'll try this Braticus once more. Yeah, this looks horrific. Considering it was going to be a mega game, it's probably one of the worst looking 16-bit games you could ever review. What does this say? Hang on, I just want to. There we go. Does this actually tell you? That tells you all about the game. A scale of 1 to 10, I don't even know what he gave it. Anyway, let's try and get the damn thing to run again. Yeah, the adverts were. It's like, wow, you couldn't wait to see what was going to come out. Right, the joystick is not doing anything. The mouse isn't doing anything. Joystick swap. Okay, we'll try that. Right, you know what, folks? I'm not going to piss about with this. It doesn't appear to be working with the joystick, so we're just going to move on. That was Braticus. Fortunately, we can't actually play it. Right, reset. Psygnosis was one of these game software companies. I mean, some of the games graphically they were always exceptional, but the problem was, as we saw with Barbarian, they had great graphics, but they completely lacked any kind of substance, which was a shame. Right, what we're looking for, Bubble Bobble, and then we're going to have a look at Shadow of the Beast. Excuse me. Now I have to say that Atari ST version of Bubble Bobble, it's the sound chip on Atari ST seems to really kind of work well with the kind of plinky plonky tune of the arcade. So this is actually a really good version. We'll play 3 levels. Yeah, listen to that. That is excellent. Oh, wait a minute, I'm now playing as the blue one. Right, that's fine. I did enjoy playing this. I know I go on about I hate all these kind of games, but I did actually enjoy playing this. Well, a minute. Why is he firing fire? What's happening? Did I pick up some kind of... It does sound... To be fair, the Atari S... Oh, I've got bubbles again. The C64 version does sound quite similar, but, you know, the SID chip pisses all over the Atari ST chip. Damn it. Oof. I love the graphics in this game. You got all the big massive kind of chocolate cakes and what have you. It just looked really nice. It was a real kind of treat in the eyes. Like a lot of arcade games, there's lots of wee kind of tips and tricks and what have you that you can actually do. I said I was going to play 3 levels. Right, we'll play one more. This is the one you got the water, which I thought was really smart. Get in the water. If you time it right, you can burst a little bubble that's got the water, and then you can ride the waves. Right, we'll play one more, and then we'll move on to Shadow the Beast. How are we doing for time? Right, we've got 13 minutes. Now, sadly, we can't finish on Atari ST China Miner because I don't think it exists. Yeehaw! Is that good or bad? Does that thing kill us? Right, okay. I'm actually quite enjoying that. Right, just double check the stream's not crashed. Right, I want to have a look at Shadow of the Beast. I've never ever seen it. I mean, Shadow of the Beast is Shadow of the Beast was, what do you call it? It got a lot of plaudits on the Amiga, which I didn't think was really fair. I mean, graphically it looked stunning. Well, it did look nice, maybe not stunning. The sound in it was phenomenal, but a complete lack of any gameplay. Shadow B, possibly? No, I don't think there is a bad version of Bubble Bobble, Colin. Right, is that Shadow of the Beast? I think it is actually. Yeah, absolutely no gameplay. It was really, really simplistic. That is obviously digitized. Right, so the Amiga original was done by Martin Edmondson and Paul Howarth, and then it was ported by Mark McCubbin, I think that says. Wait a minute, let's see if we can swap the joysticks. No. Right, there we go. I mean, so far it's not that different from the Amiga one that I can see. Just before I forget, you'll be delighted to know that there is going to be some more content coming from myself and Lacosa. It's been a while. We did some, in my opinion, some of the funniest videos on my channel quite a few years ago, and then we didn't do anything for about 2 years, but we will be getting together for some collab videos, so looking forward to that. It should be good fun. Hey, why is this not oh, there we go, press the fire button. Oh, good golly. Dearie me. Right, that is not nice. Oh. No, 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 no. That is really not good at all. It's so slow. Bloody hell. Yeah, look at the scrolling. So can you imagine how I felt when I went from a Commodore 64 and then you loaded up a game like this? It's just bloody awful. Whoops. I mean, it's as slow as hell. Shadow of the Pish, it should be renamed. Hang on, it's sped up. Is that because we don't have the same kind of... It's not got the same graphics at the side. Where do we go from here? I thought it was going to be instant death. There's a lot of red going on here. Oh shit, ah bollocks. Right, just very quickly, very quickly, because we can do it really quickly. Shadow of the Amiga, yeah, you're absolutely right, Jim. Let's just very quickly load up Shadow of the Beast on the Amiga just to kind of see, can he show you how bad that version was? Even the music, just different quality. Just a lot clearer, isn't it? Yeah, the music is outstanding. Do not adjust your TV sets, folks. This is, I know it's an Atari ST stream. This is actually the Commodore Amiga we're looking at. But just because we've played the god awful Atari ST one, we wanted to see just what this one looked like. David, what I can do the music in this? Wow. It's still pish, but I mean, come on, what a difference. There is absolutely no comparison. That's what I'm talking about. It's still a shit game, I mean, it was a technical marvel, it really was. It was beautiful looking, but the sound in this game is just outstanding. Anyway, listen, sorry, I kinda went off. I got waylaid a wee bit. Back to Atari ST. Right, I think we've got 5 minutes. We can play one last one. I think rather than playing New Zealand Story because it's an arcade conversion or Popeye, I think we'll go for Rick Dangerous. This is an exercise in frustration. I loved the game until I realised that it wasn't luck, it was just memory. Rick Dangerous. It could have been such a great game as well, but yeah. The Lynx. Tell you what, we'll play this, then we'll finish with the Lynx version. Just want to, I'm curious as to see what it's like. It looks like Indiana Jones has got a small man on his shoulder about to stab him in the hat. Right. This could have been such a great game. As it is, it's just it's frustrating. There you go, I've even forgotten how to play it. Oh, bollocks. See what I mean? Of course it was Core, right? I didn't actually realise it was the same team. Now it's been a long time since I've played this. So you can cut me some slack when I can't remember how to play it. Even bits where you jump up and pick up something, something will then shoot and kill you. Oh, for Christ's sake, bollocks. Yeah, I didn't know whether I could just fall there or not. Right, I'm just going to fall down here, and there you go, death. There we go. What do we do here? Oh. Oh, bollocks. Hold, yeah, hold fire, press it. I think that does a big stick. But anyway, listen, we're going to finish off with, we're going to look at the, see if I've got it, the Atari links. Just curious as to see what Shadow of the Beast looks like on that Atari links. That's, I'm just going to turn, I think the Mr. sound is really loud. Is that mega loud? Let me know. What the hell? Oh shit. What the hell? That's actually pretty good, look at it. So it's slightly different, but I've got to say, I mean the sound isn't obviously... Oh man, right, we've got 2 buttons. Ah, right, we've got punch and jump. Right, there we go. You see, that's the benefit of having being a console, you've got more than one button. Shit. I do like the kind of pixely look to it. That is... Piss off, mate. Right, in. Right, I think what I'm going to do is do an Atari Links stream maybe next week. Does that sound like a plan? That's actually really good. Right, I'm going to turn this off. Just give me 2 ticks. There we go. Right, let's get back to full screen. There we go. Right, listen folks, that was good fun. Thank you very much to everybody that took time to join me tonight. It's really appreciate that. I mean, it's a Monday night, like I says. This is a Sunday stream, but it's a day late, which means we're a day closer to the weekend. So listen, thank you very much for joining me. I will probably have a video out on, I don't know, Wednesday, whatever. Might do a Mamemeister, watch with Mamemeister, something like that. Yeah, and mind, share the 5th of November, share it with everybody because it's going to be a good night. And finally, folks, and I'm going to not pause the video, I tend to cut it off soon, and then this StreamYard thing cuts it with kind of mid me saying good night. So, as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.